Managing our finances as a millennial can be challenging. It's an age group that is still paying off college loans while maybe starting a family and buying a home. Well, our next guest is here to share some valuable tips and tell us why it's so important to maintain a healthy savings account. Kellyanne Smith from Penny Hoarder here. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
So yeah, this is such a hot topic that I'm glad we're diving into, because what from the research and a little bit that I've heard throughout the years is how important it is to start saving young.
Yes,
as soon as you can.
Absolutely.
So talk about some of the challenges and I guess maybe what the ideal amount that a millennial should be saving.
Sure. So what we want them to know is that there is no magic number.
Okay.
It definitely depends on who they are and where they are in their life. The typical traditional advice is to have at least 6 months worth of savings, but we know that millennials are not traditional whatsoever.
That's
so
true.
we like to tell them that the easiest way for them to figure out how much they should save is if they make a budget. And I made my first budget recently, and it was super, super easy.
Okay.
All I had to do was download a template offline, and I just filled in the blanks. And then when I saw where I was maybe overspending, I was able to funnel that money into a savings account, which was super, super easy. So it definitely depends on who they are and where they are in their lives. And once they reevaluate their budget, they'll be able to figure out exactly how much they can save.
Well, and that's the good part about being a millennial is we're very internet savvy these days. We're not afraid about going online and looking at different things, and there are a lot of resources to help, correct?
Yes, there are. So I recommend looking online for a budget template, but if you're not into spreadsheets, you can also download an app from the App Store.
I've heard there's great apps.
Yes.
So what do you recommend? What are we looking for in a particular app that may be able to help us?
So my favorite app is Mint. And
I've heard about this one,
It's awesome because you plan out your budget in it, and then when you might be overspending in a certain category, it'll send you a notification and it'll tell you like, hey, you might be spending a little too much. So
when you say categories, does it break it down into what your, food, different stores? I know there's some that are will take more money from you than others.
Food, shopping, gas, everything. So it's really awesome, and it'll keep you on track.
Because I think a lot of people sometimes just maybe don't know where all of a sudden a couple $100 has gone out of your account and you don't know where it went.
Yeah, it's so easy to overspend. My biggest thing is like going to Starbucks, it just adds up so quick. But Mint is a great app that will keep you on track.
All right, and then I guess, do you have any advice for millennials kind of approaching savings goals?
Sure, my advice would be that they have at least $1,000 in an emergency fund.
Okay.
And that's because—
And that's separate from kind of the several months?
Sure. I mean, it would be a great thing that you could even build off of for your savings in general. But a good place to start would be at least $1,000 in an emergency fund. And we recommend that because life is unexpected. And recently, my dog, Wrigley, he got super, super sick, and I had to take him to the emergency vet. But I was at a little peace of mind because I knew at the end when I got his bill that I was going to have a way to pay for it because I had that emergency fund.
Awesome. Well, we love what Penny Hoarder does. It's always encouraging people to save money, figuring out how to do it. I know you can find more info on Penny Hoarder.
Absolutely, yes. We're online, so you can just find it all there. Online,
there's a great website, Facebook. Kellyanne, thank you so much for being here this morning. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.